Well, hi all, welcome to Fly Fishing with Krazza. Today I'm going to tie a sort of a different fly than I usually tie. Maybe you can remember, I think it was last year, I tied a fly using the fur from our cat. And today I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to tie a fly. If you noticed, during the winter time I grew a beard. I'm going to see if I can catch a fish with my beard. I know it's a bit quirky, but you know what? I want the channel to be a bit fun as well. So I'm going to go out this week. I'm going to do some Euro nymphing in one of the smaller rivers. And I thought, you know what? I'll give this beard fly, let's call it the beard fly, a go. So I'm going to tie it now, and then we'll give it a go in a couple of days' time. So I hope it works. Let me know what you think, whether it's going to work or not, but let's get into it and we'll tie it up. Well, like I said in the intro, I'm here to tie this this beard fly. So yeah, I'll just see how it goes. I mean, I'm going to try it out on one of the rivers this week. So what I've got here today is it's a Hanek. This one's a size 12 hook. It's a H450 BL. I don't know if you can see that. That's the hook I'm using, and I'm using a tungsten bead. It's a metallic pink, and it's a 4mm bead. I'm tying this one on a size 12 hook. I've tied a few earlier ones because I wanted to practice, of course, because I'm not the best fly tyer out there. So I did a couple of practice runs. I mean, these are the two flies that I've tied. I mean, they're pretty shabby looking, but you know what? I'll see how they go. Maybe I'll catch something on them. Anyway, it's all fun. I'll see how things go. I'll tell you what, like I'm starting off, I'll just put some thread on. So I'll just put some thread on this, and I'll take it to the end just before the bend, and then I'll come back to the bead like that, and I'll cut it off, cut the tag off. Actually, I'll bring it back down sort of towards the middle. And I'll tell you what, I've found it really hard to find some straight bits of beard. So I've got them in this little gadget, and I'll try and grab them and make a tail. So, oh, that is awkward. So they're quite curlier than I wanted. Oh, I've lost a few. Might see if I can find one more straight one out of my pile. Yeah, I kind of liked having the beard, you know, you don't have to shave every day. I sort of gave it a trim every week, like once a week I gave it a trim. And that's the doorbell, of course. That's the way it goes. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back again. Just had to answer that doorbell, or you know, somebody that was the postman. So yeah. Well, because I had to put everything back down, I couldn't find the tails that I'd made. So I've made some new ones, and what I'll do, I'll just tie the tail in. So they're really hard to find, like straight pieces of beard, because it's quite curly. I'm sure the hairdressers will know, and if you do have a beard and you trim it, they don't grow straight, they do curl. So I'll just go under the tail once, and then under the tail again, just so that it doesn't stay down. I mean, that's a bit long. I will trim that a bit later, and then I'll come back to the front. This is going to be a pretty simple fly. I've got to say, the cat fly that I did with the cat's fur was so much easier to tie, because it was so much softer. I didn't realise the beard hair was so rough, and so I'll give that a cut. So the tail, I would think probably, I don't know, 10 millimeters, a centimetre will be long enough. So that's the tail. And now I've got this this gadget here. Where is it? Here it is. Got this little gadget. I really don't know what it's called. I didn't look it up before I did the video, but anyway, it allows you to dub things up. So I suppose it's like a dubbing tool. And yeah, you just, I mean, I'm not an expert at this, but what you do, you can put that on and it opens up, and then you can squash your materials, your feathers, or in this case I'm going to use the beard hair. So what I'll do, I'll just grab a clump. That's a clump of my old grey beard, and see what I mean? I'm not the best fly tyer out there. So if you want to learn how to fly tie professionally, or with somebody that's going to teach you how to tie flies, I'm not the one to watch. But it's just for fun, this fly. So I'll put this beard hair in there, and then I'll just spin this thing, and it collects all the beard hair like that. That's it. Spin it around, and I've captured the beard hair, and now I'll just attach that to the fly. Like I said, it's a pretty simple fly. It's not something that I would use every day, but it's just something for fun. Get it on there, make it look real buggy looking with all I will be trimming this, so don't get excited. And now I'll just tie in that thread off this gadget. And I'll just snip this off like that, so that gadget's done. And I'll just go around one more time with it. I reckon this is the best one out of the three I've tied, because I'm getting a lot of the hair sticking out, so it's giving me a lot to trim, which is great. And I'll put some of the thread on to give it like a black ribbed look. So I'm happy with that. Now I'll just whip finish it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's whip finished. Tie off that thread. And now I'll just trim it off. I mean, you could leave a lot of the hair on to give it like a look that it's got legs, but I'm not after that effect. I just want it to look a bit more like a nymph. Get rid of these ones in the bottom here. That's it. Well, that's it. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there, some UV resin, just to make sure it doesn't come undone. set it off. And that's it. Just take it out of the... That's what it looks like. I mean, it's not a fantastic looking fly. It looks really fuzzy, but this, I didn't realise how firm the beard hair was, and it doesn't dub up that well when you try and use it as dubbing. So I mean, obviously that's why you pay money for good fly tying material. Beard hair is not on the list when you go to the fly shop. But anyway, that's it. That's the challenge. I've done the fly. I'm going to go and see if this thing will catch me a trout. So in my next video, you know, we'll see if I can catch one with the beard fly. So look, a bit of fun, like I said. Thanks for watching, and let's go catch some trout, eh?